Bum-ba-da-dum, Banjo Ben here, banjobenclark.com. What'd you think about those endings? Those are a lot of fun to play, and there's a lot of variation there, a lot of variety for songs that you're playing in the key of C, but not using a capo, playing out of a C position. So I'm ready to teach those to you. I hope that you're ready to learn them. If you're watching on the website, which is banjobenclark.com, you have everything you need here. You got the 4 videos for the 4 different endings. Download the tabs. If you're watching somewhere else, I'm going to teach you an ending, and then I'm going to politely ask you to come on over to the website. Join as a Gold Peak member. This is just the tip of the iceberg of all the cool stuff that I have to learn over there on banjo, guitar, mandolin, and more. Let's get started. Most of us are comfortable doing endings in G. And the good news is, whenever we come over to the key of C, playing out of C position, we can bring a lot of those familiar items over. We just need to know how to adapt them to our new position and our new key. And then there's also just different things that we can play that sound better out of a C position than they would out of a G position. And we want to take advantage of those things too. So we're going to do all of that today. The first ending that I want to teach you is kind of a transposition. We're going to transpose this classic shave and a haircut ending that in G, again, does sound something like this. So how might we play that if we're going to play it in the key of C? Well, let's think about it, just the theory side before I throw the tab up, because we want to use our brains first before we kind of cop out with the tab. But when we're playing it in G, we're sliding from the 6th tone of the scale up to the root. So E up to the G. Okay, then we're doing a cool little lick. And then we're doing some gobbledygook up here. And then we're going up to play the major 7 and then the root. Or at least that's one common way to play it. So whenever we think about that out of the key of C, well, I've got to think, what is my 6th tone of the C major scale? C, D, E, F, G, A. And we're going to slide from the A up to the root. A up to the C. Now, where am I going to find that A? I'm going to try this one. And the root that I'm going up to is here. And that looks a lot like what we've done in G, right? Because in G, we did this. Well, now we're going to do this. Same thing. We're just up in the key of C now. And I'm still going to use that 5th string to pinch it with because it still works in the key of C. Now, after we play that, let's check out the tab. After we play that, we're going to do another pinch, and then we're going to have to adapt this. But I'm going to grab a lot of those elements. It looks like this. And that's just one way we can do it. Now, let's put all that together. I'm going to start out with my ring finger here, sliding up. And I'm going to grab that C note right there with my ring finger instead of going down here because I want to immediately start sliding up. And I want that sound. I want that whoop. That's what we often will get whenever we're playing in G. And I want to try to bring that over. Plus, we have a lot of real estate to cover. I need to go right here all the way up to here. And so if I'm playing the C note down here, gosh, I have a whole banjo neck to go. But if I grab that C note here, I only have 3/4 of the banjo neck to go, right? Then I come up, and I'm going to grab 14 and 16. 14 and 16, I'm going to pinch them together and choke my ring finger. After I've played that, I'm going to drop down to where my middle finger's over the 13th fret. That'll be my new home base for just a moment. And play 14, 12. Then I'm going to slide that up. It doesn't have to slide to a particular place. I just want this slide sound. And the next part's really easy. You can always remember in the key of C, just play the last 2 frets on your banjo. If you have the standard 22 fret banjo, those are the 2 notes we're looking for. So that's the B, C. In G, we have the, right? So the whole ending together sounds like this. A little quicker. Even faster. So when you play it back to back with the standard shave and haircut ending in G, you can really hear the common elements, right? In G. Pretty cool, huh? It's neat to grab something that's so commonly heard in the key of G and be able to take it to another key. I think that's great. And it also gives us confidence to be able to play in the key of C, out of a C position, and be able to pull off familiar elements and sound like we know what we're doing because we do know what we're doing. Okay, we have 3 more to learn that have lots of variations in them, sound a lot different from this one. And I want to teach those to you. If you're watching here on the website, just click on the next little video segment. Don't forget to download the tabs. If you're watching somewhere else, I would love to have you on board as a Gold Pick member, banjobandclark.com. Come on over. This is just a little bit of what I teach over there, and I do it on all kinds of instruments. So see you there.